Last night was the New York Democratic gubernatorial primary debate between Andrew Cuomo and Cynthia Nixon. And depending on who you favor in that race, your candidate won the debate. That's pretty much the analysis of anybody who watched it. If you were a Cuomo fan, you're going to say Cuomo won it. If you're a Nixon fan, you're going to say Nixon won it. I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm not exactly, one way or the other to an extent. But from what I saw, I think Nixon handily won that debate easily. And she deserved to, because earlier in the day, on Wednesday, a story broke about just how corrupt and disgusting Andrew Cuomo truly is. In fact, this is the kind of story that, if it gets national attention, will 100% derail Cuomo's campaign. And it should. Here's the story. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo ordered his Attorney General's office to stop the probe into the handling of the case against movie producer Harvey Weinstein after Weinstein's law firm donated $25,000 to Cuomo's re-election campaign. Here's the story. New York actually was investigating, at Cuomo's request, then Attorney General Eric Schneiderman was investigating the people investigating Harvey Weinstein because they believed there was some improper activity going on there and that they were trying to let Weinstein off the hook because they had also received a ton of money from Weinstein's lawyers. So Cuomo said, hey, this doesn't smell right. They're getting money from these people. They're not doing what they're supposed to. Schneiderman, you go investigate it. And then Weinstein's lawyers said, okay, we're going to give you $25,000, Andrew Cuomo. And then Andrew Cuomo said, hey, Schneiderman, that investigation I just asked you to launch, go ahead and kill it. We don't need to do that anymore. I'm paraphrasing, obviously, but that is the scenario. That is what happened in the state of New York at Cuomo's direction. There's no question at this point if Harvey Weinstein is a sexual predator monster. He 100% is. I think everybody would agree with that. Certainly the women that he abused and took advantage of for decades. One of the biggest scandals to rock Hollywood in decades. And Cuomo has the keys to this investigation and helped shut down any corruption investigation into the people that were in charge of going after Weinstein. This should be the end. This is the kind of story that should absolutely derail Cuomo's career, especially in the Me Too era that we are currently in. Cuomo needs to go down for this. This is unacceptable. He is covering up for an absolute monster because he wants money. And here's the kicker. This is the guy that the DNC, the corporatist, centrist, Democrats, whatever you want to call them, that's the one that they picked over Cynthia Nixon. She was a little too extreme, a little too progressive, a little too far to the left. Maybe she is for your taste, but she's also not trying to cover up from one of the worst sexual predators walking around the United States today. That honor goes to Andrew Cuomo.